evil, troubled times and not feel bad sometimes. I'm talking to Mark, I had a long talk with him. He changed his view on several things. You know, a young person go through a death experience, 19-hour surgery, doctor fighting not only to save his leg, but to save his life, team of doctors.
Yes.
You gotta have a different perspective. You don't know how long you're going to be here. You don't know what time that you are going to face your Creator. Amen. Ruby's 86. I'll soon be 80. I never thought I was going to live this long. Because I've known I was going to live this long, I'd take better care of my body, and I wasn't worried about a lot of nonsense that I worried about. If I knew I was going to make it to 80 and still have all that I need to live on, Ruby 86, and God has provided all, every step of the way, and we fear and we fret, instead of, why worry about tomorrow? He takes care of the flowers and the birds.
Yes.
And there's a whole lot of young people that went out today already gone. But he takes care. Glory to God. What shall be a sign of thy coming and the end of the world? What a question. Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. It goes on to talk about the wars and the rumors of wars. And it gets down to the 14th verse. This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached. You're not going to stop it. You know, you can quit buying chicken. You can boycott somebody because you don't believe what they believe. You're not going to stop this gospel. This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all of the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. When you therefore shall see the abomination of the desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whosoever readeth, let him understand. And it goes on then to talk about how Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 AD, and how that they were going to be persecuted and tormented. The early church went through great tribulation. Ignorant preachers are preaching that we're going to go through great tribulation. The church has already gone through great tribulation. You think there's a greater tribulation than being sawed asunder, being taken out in the street and beaten, seeing your home and your family destroyed? You think there's greater? They have already been through it, and it didn't stop the church. Amen?
Amen.
My wife and I have been at the Colosseum in Rome 2 or 3 different times. Walked down there in all those ruins where they threw Christians to lions to satisfy their violence, their entertainment. We've become a generation of thrill seekers. Make me happy. Amen. Make me feel good. I think something better than that is make me feel secure. I'd much rather feel secure than I had feel good. Because I'm sure there's a connection between feeling secure and feeling good. Do you believe in eternal security? Well, absolutely I believe in eternal security. No doubt about it. I am eternally secure. Because he said, if you take hold of my hand, I'll never let loose of yours. Glory to God. I mean, just like I am. Mean, hateful, arrogant. He said, come on, and if you come closer to me, the closer you get to me, the more like me you're going to become. said that the Daniel the prophet, you know what Daniel said? In Daniel 12:44, in the days of these kings, in the days of these kings, he's talking about Nebuchadnezzar, he's talking about the Babylonian Empire, he's talking about the Greeks and the Persians. In the days of these kings, I will set up, let me read it. Turn with me to Daniel, the 12th chapter and the 44th verse. Daniel, the 12th chapter and the excuse me. Daniel, the 2nd chapter and the 44th verse. In the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom. I'm not talking about sometime in the future. The time element, the perimeters of the time that he's going to set up his kingdom is when all of these kingdoms fail and fall. In the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Talk about his kingdom that he's going to set up in the days of these kings. Now, whenever he gives them a breakdown of the time that we're actually living in today, in the book of Matthew, Jesus is giving them sound doctrine. He said there's going to be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. And people look at you and say, well, you know, you're foolish for believing that there's a God and all these things. You knew I'd show up with a paper. And it's not about the Olympics. And maybe saw this in the side of the paper. Front page. See, you wouldn't even know what was in the newspaper if you didn't come to church on Sunday morning and me reading. Listen to what it said. 7 minutes of terror. 7 minutes of terror. How many of you know what's going to happen tonight at 10:31? Exactly, 10:31 tonight. How many of you know what's going to happen? We're talking about time. 10:31 tonight. Curiosity is going to plunge to Mars at 10:31 tonight. A planet, satellite that's been shot over there that's gone 354 million miles. Going to land, and there's 7 minutes that's going to determine whether several $2.5 billion science project is going to become a heap of wreckage, or going to become an experiment to where we can understand what's on Mars. Well, that's good. We need to understand what's on Mars. We can't even live on Earth. And tonight is 10:31. You know they've been sending those things up for 50 years. 3 of them have wrecked on Mars. And this one's got the greatest expectation, possibility of landing safely on Mars. Well, what are you bringing that up in a message of talking about Jesus answering a question to his disciples? What is, what shall